Welcome back to Stellaris. Last episode on the YouTube channel, we have been just growing and expanding and getting as much done as we can. And today in this episode, we're most likely going to continue with that. Found another anomaly. Leave be for now. I'm not even reading them because I specifically have a trader designated specifically for that.
Our special project is complete.
Be for now. Be for now. Special project is complete.
We have found an anomaly. Technology conceived.
Ooh, new tech. Okay, what do we get? Improved Corvette hull. Wonderful. That increases our protection. Rare crystals, destroyers. So at this point, we're now also looking to get as many of like strong ships as we can. So let's see here. This guy I specifically set up to have five frigates, and per frigate a corvette. So as soon as meanwhile, since he's already here, I'm just going to have them retrofit everything. Upgrade fleet.
We have surveyed the system.
Okay. System survey's done. Move you from there to there. Then I'm going to start having it filled out over here. Actually, I'm going to accelerate the progress of these ones up here because I want to get that choke point done. And if I run into another empire up here, which I probably am, I can just set up the choke points, back off,
Technology conceived.
be a happy little duckling. Or be a happy little void horror, either one. Research station output. The more you eat, the bigger you grow. The bigger you grow, the more you eat. Okay.
Technology conceived. Our swarm is strengthened.
Fleet's upgraded. New technology is done. Our fleet size is only growing. Claim influence cost. For exhaustion gain, minus 10%. Habitability, plus 5. That's not a bad thing. It means that we'll be able to take over planets.
We have surveyed the system.
New system surveyed. Who this?
We have surveyed the system.
New system surveyed. Who's this? Yep, and as you can see here, there's no hyperlane, so I don't think I'm going to be able to expand further this direction. But that's not bad because I can just start fleshing out up towards here. They're still leaving me with so much story. This isn't going to get scary until I run into an actual, like, active civilization. And then I'm probably going to be saying, oh, let's just be happy together, and I'll just take over them. Who knows? Maybe I'll even invite them to my war. Split the spoils, as they say. Sectors.
Our construction is complete.
Construction job is done. We'll jump over to here. Do I need that space specifically to colonize? That one. Yep, I have. Oh, planet has an anomaly. So we can only colonize the ones in our border, which means I'll probably have to pull a science vessel off so I can.
Construction is complete.
Actually, you.
Our construction is complete.
Special project completed. After continued
Project is complete.
After continued studies of the massive skeletal remains found on Merrill BIA, scientist officer Torba Inrab has concluded that the creature served as some kind of organic starship. Much smaller bones formed at least three separate species were found within the larger skeleton. We assume these came from members of the crew. For unknown reasons, this organic starship suffered catastrophic damage and crash landed on Merrill BIA. While we cannot begin to understand the biological engineering necessary to grow a starship like this, the study of these bones alone has substantially advanced our knowledge. Oh, I think Torba's already on his way. Nope, he is not. Okay. Buddy. I want you to handle that one. I want you to handle that one specifically. Because this is getting annoying. I have a colony ship doing nothing.
We have surveyed the system.
System has been surveyed. Up to there.
We have found an anomaly.
New anomaly. Leave it for now.
Our construction is complete. We have surveyed the system.
Wow, that one was quick. Send you up there. I know I am oddly quiet, but I'm also paying a lot of attention to what I'm doing. Ooh, construction ship. Okay, that is done. Let's send you off there.
Our construction is complete.
Okay, so it's done doing its part there. Let's send that up here. Oh, it is not fully surveyed. Fun. Okay. So I'll send you up there. Handle that. Yeah. I wish that there was just a button that I could set up to have it just handle the surveyed ones, but doesn't have a start base.
We have found an anomaly.
Alright. New traditions, one mine. Done. Yo, colony ship. Oh right, I gotta research vessels there specifically because I can't do nothing without. I can't do anything without being able to research it. So now, you for now. Part of our observation efforts on Burrs 2, abduction teams have surgically installed Blaine. Oh, okay. So that's another one of the. I don't care what happens to them. I know it sounds cold, but it's one of those things where if something happens to them, it only benefits me. Science ship, where are you? You're up there. Survey there. You notice the marked change in the ways of pre-FDL Clagians on Scravad. Their society has turned outwards and they are now far more accepting of strangers. Our observation flights all across her planet appears to have played some role in this, making the Clagians eager to learn more about the unknown.
Technology conceived.
Ooh, new tech. Material filtering. Node culling. It's a new agenda. Oh, this unlocks terraforming. There is no simple solution to the problem of macro scale reshaping of planetary crusts. Only bigger trowels and orbitally deployed drills. Oh, this is a tough one. So it's basically am I going to go for colonies, or do I want to go for building up what I have? At the moment, I have a bunch of yellow ones. If I am correct about what terraforming does, I think that'll eventually turn into green. And the green planets are honestly what I want. Science ship. Which one? You? Okay, good. You're going up there. No. You. Up there. Construction ship. Build there. Because nobody can get to these ones, so that's why I'm not really worried about it. Because to get to those ones, they got to go through my closed borders. Pirates can eventually get, but nobody else can.
Technology conceived.
New tech. Research station output. We want more energy credits, because energy credits are the bomb. Okay. So I could jump into the wormhole, however, I don't think that's a good idea. If anything, I might upgrade the starbase specifically because that's a good choke point, so I don't mind. Interpretation signal. Some form of aesthetic design has been employed over most of the surface landscape of Wendquark Artem. Our scientists suspect that even the remaining untouched areas were merely crafted wilderness. They're to serve a wider horticultural goal. Towards the conclusion of our research, we stumbled across a beacon, the sole example of technology on this world. When activated, it uploaded a catalog of every plant and animal species found on the Wendquark Artem, as well as a reference pointer to nearby Relrate. No clue was left with which to identify the planet's designers. Marvelous. So that is very interesting. That is... Can you imagine having the resources to say, hey, build me a paradise world for my species.
Our situation log is updated. We sense spaceborne life. Our construction is complete.
Oh joy, spaceborne life, where is it? Where, show me where. Ew. Caretaker Division 210. So here's the wonderful thing. I am not going to start any kind of trouble if they do not start it first. Oh, enjoy. I think my science ship is done. Construction ship. Next up would be here. I'm just going to build down over here, collect that. I think I still have a construction ship out and about, just grabbing nodes.
We have found an anomaly.
Small and otherwise insignificant moon orbiting this gas giant appears to be on a trajectory that will soon result in a collision with its primary. Leave be for now. Oh joy!
Survey the system.
Yeah, they just ignored closed borders. I don't know if I like that, but they're not being hostile.
Construction is complete.
So the fact that they have a Navy cluster of 403,000. I think that that's the bulk of their Navy, though. I don't know. I'd have to set up sounder. But it's not a holy site. Which is the main reason why I'm comfortable enough to let them do it. Anyway, so here I'm going to upgrade Starport. And from Starport, it's going to be immediately, I think, my first star base. Mostly because if anybody decides to just come back through the unexplored, like, natural wormhole,
Our construction is complete.
I can just say, fuck you. Oh, joy. I think that's science ship. Is it still specifically on that planet? Oh no, I think they moved on from that planet. Colonize. Send a colony ship over there. Second daughter. Main reasons why I'm calling them daughters is because they can become mothers of their own. This place definitely wants to be a hive cluster, but I will see what it is producing first.
We have found an anomaly.
Shipyard. Okay, it's still just frigates. Two. So that's 12 on top of that. So that'll be 45. Oh, 42, my bad. Sorry. I was rubbing my eye while I did that math in my head because I'm in a headset and it's not exactly chilly. So when I sweat, it just gets in my eye and it hurts. So, anyways.
We have found an anomaly.
Wonderful. Once again, I have a ship specifically caught in the eye. Signals from the ISS Alum were suddenly cut off from consciousness. The science drone do not appear to be dead, just unable to communicate with us. They have been studying the strange localized storms on 2 and we're sending back incredible preliminary reports. Tempest reacted to the probes being sent in, creating vacuum pockets to avoid them and then slowly seeping back in towards the drones. Plan for the ISS Alum was to test out numerous scanning frequencies at the storm before contact was cut off. Science ship. So it is basically having the ultimatum. Do I want to save my science ship that I am doing good on and get issued a special mission? Or do I want to get added science points for that area? So here's the thing. It is me, and I like me. So, for me, I will say it.
Information log is updated. We have found an anomaly.
And let's see, actually, another thing I can do in Grandmother is I probably have enough to make another science ship. And I am actually going to move you way up. Seven, 6, 5, 2, 1. And once it's done with the frigate, I'll be able to send out another ship to just brute force anomalies. Which, you know, I am super glad this isn't like a bigger problem. So let's upgrade that to a star hold. This is a starport being upgraded to a star hold. For a sister, that is not even a starport. But then again, this one should be a starport.
Our construction is complete.
This is turning out to be something incredibly complex. Oh! Visiting entity, welcome to Wenquart. Whether this visit's your first or your 100th, we are glad to facilitate your appreciation of the gardens. On behalf of the gardeners, and in accordance with the directive WAPP 715, I ask that you refrain from harsh intrusion upon the biota of planetary designation. Failure to comply with our guidelines with mixed spiral arms are concerned. Oh, you mother. Okay, from harsh intrusion. So, honestly, how can we help? Splendid guidelines will be delivered to you immediately. In summary, allows for responsible, non-destructive use of gardens. Great importance is attached to these preserving these worlds' existing character. However, we do not wish to stifle development within. Okay. So I do not know if that means that it is not going to allow a world tree. So I don't imagine.
Technology conceived.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to prevent. Okay, so it's just not going to let us put in refineries, mining outposts, Is this going to decrease that stuff? So this is 100% going to be a research world. This can either be a research or a unification world. So I think it's going to increase that. I think it's going to be a tech world. That being said, let's turn that on. Second daughter. Did I turn this on? I did not.
We have surveyed the system.
Next up there. Science ship. Oh boy, that's going to be a lot of resources. So honestly, I am not too worried about what they want to restrict me on. Because granted, being restricted at all sounds bad, but the way that they're having it set up is that it's good for agriculture, even though it doesn't have all the agricultural nodes. Keep up with it, but it does have not hive nodes. Oh wait, no, that's just upping housing. Tech drone jobs have energy output, mining output. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a tech and energy producer. I don't really need it to produce.
Our construction is complete.
Starbase construction complete. Let's upgrade that to Starhold. Torpedo battery, gun battery. Over here is going to be a listening post. Wait a second, where is this? Go to... Oh, this is all the way up there. No, I don't need that. Because it's nowhere close to it. So I'm going to throw those on and then continue. That science ship is done with its survey there. We're gonna go up there. I think that's going to be the next choke point. No, wait. Nope. Up here. Because that's not going straight down. Anything, I think that's going to connect down and let you go down. But we're making great progress. Holy Anna.
Our construction is complete.
Construction is complete. And though it doesn't seem very important,
We have found an anomaly.
grabbing the energy is 100% what we were lacking, and it is the price for everything. And we're getting passive trade goods for doing sweet FA. So your government, social management. We're doing okay for increasing on everything else. Our empire size is absurd. We're still not growing. We should be like almost 50% bigger. Or be having 50% penalties, but I'm specifically taking paths to avoid it. Where are we at? That one is at First Sister. If it gets this far in, we are in trouble anyways, so... Shipyard. We're gonna do Anchorage for this one. So that'll be another shipyard. This is going to get scary quick. Construction ship is done. Where are you? You're there. Let's... Yep, let's send you here. Also, I love the fact that my influence is growing quickly enough. I don't have to worry about not being able to grow, which is scary enough on its own. So over here, I can actually upgrade this to our starport, mainly because that is a great listening post for thing inside here.
Technology conceived.
New technology and energy credits from tech drones have gone up. UV laser. Shield hit points, daily shield regen. Okay. I'm just going to get that because
Our construction is complete.
technologically we're doing okay. But at the moment, what is getting scary is the fact that our military might is lacking a little bit. And we need to start catching that up. I think we're doing good. I think I have the pattern down. One episode is for explosive growth. The next episode is building that up. Next episode, then like explosive growth. So I think I have a pattern that is turning out okay so far. Oh, that's a survey. Okay. Okay. Holy crap. Where are you? You're there. I guess you're surveying there. You're done surveying there, so move there. You're done surveying there, so move up there. You have finished being built, so leadership experience gain. I do not need builders. Lifespan plus 20 years. Food from agriculture. Okay, so all of these are some kind of drone thing anyways, so let's see here. Age 20. What does this give them? It just gives them leadership experience gain. Okay. Why not? It is costing me sweet FA and affinity. You are going to be doing special projects, archaeology, and special projects, archaeology, and anomaly.
Council agenda ready.
Wonderful. So far, I am more commonly running out of things to do with my money.
Our construction is complete.
Ooh, that one is very habitable. And since that is very habitable, I am going to order the construction of another ship. Another colony ship. Oh, that's all upgrades. Okay, never mind. I'll let them upgrade. This is... Okay, newly founded colony. Okay, so yes, they can build... They can complete a, world tree. Not world tree, a, tree of life. So let's do specialization. We want to do... another research enclave. Because, keep in mind, this is going to be heavy because this allows brain drone output by 20%, but we have to contend with a whole bunch of other stuff. So we have a total of plus 30% brain output. You know what? We are legitimately just going to make this a tech world. This is 100% just a research enclave. Unity. What is the difference? You know what? One is research, the other one's going to be archives. Because why not at this point? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Because the heck with it, I have the resources to burn. See here. As for you, Synapse drone, spawning pool. Evolutionary convergence. Let's do... I think I'm going to save up and do Synapse node. Sensorium. Warren. Synaptic node. And no, I don't need logistics. Let's do another research lab. Is this an insane schedule? Yes. Do I care? No.
Our construction is complete.
Ooh, construction is complete. Where? Ooh, wonderful. See here, what does it have? Grandmother. Shipyard, solar panel. You know what? Into space time upkeep. Okay, it produces something I don't need. So let's do Anchorage. Another shipyard. That is a crew Gestalt archive. Let's do What? We could do resource silo. Fun.
Our construction is complete.
Another construction complete. Let's upgrade you. Starhold. There. You, Windquirk. You're right there. So what I'm going to do... I'm going to set you up to be absolutely ready for all the nonsense. And spy. Okay. So, this episode, we saw explosive growth through the hive. So much so that it's gotten ludicrous. We lost our main researcher. Hopefully my second researcher eventually runs into him. Meanwhile, we're mapping out most of the galaxy. It seems like we're blocked off in these directions, at least until we get an absurd amount of strength. Because just looking at what their firepower is, granted they can't build more ships, but they're incredibly strong. It means I actually have to be able to fight them and fight them. So, I'm guessing it's going to be the same up here. So, I think for now, we're good. But that being said, thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. But until then, I'll see you in the void. Bye.